Just okay, you don't see it. I will leave it there in this fucking picture or video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyways, so I'm worried about that whole prick thing. Um, I'm I don't have any proof that it's not gonna affect me later, but at the same time, we've all been shed on, so it's like. So also, I hope that because we ended up like getting it from somebody who was pricked because he was intimate with somebody who had boosted 555 is the time, and so like I'm hoping that help, like that won't happen again. But like I don't know, like that's also why dating is already a nightmare, but then you add on to the shit from 3 years ago, and then the people that are pricked, and then the unpricked, and then so like it's I don't know, and it's hard to gauge who believes what about it, because we all got put through hell because we were right, and everybody was like trying to force that shit on us, and we're like, see, you don't like that when abortion is taken away, whatever. Like, I'm pro abortion. I'm literally pro choice and pro my body, my choice all across the fucking board. Like, literally all across the board. And that means no forced mandates, no forced this, no forced that, no shit like that. So it's like everybody's body is different. So being forced to be pricked, that everybody was so hateful to us. I'm not like, let's say, I used to be for pricks, you know what I'm saying? Or I used to be like more neutral about it. Okay, this is just what you do. And so like then until my oldest daughter got sick from her 4-month ones. And yeah, she did. She had ear infections that kept occurring and reoccurring. And then my cousins were the ones that were like telling me, okay, I see a difference between my two. Like their oldest, I think, is fully up to date, and then like their youngest wasn't. And they noticed a difference. Like their other kids got sick all the time, but their youngest didn't. So I was like, I'm gonna make a decision. It was 2014 or 13. It was almost 2014 because it was like September. That was the last September of 2013. That's the last time my daughter Diana got her last pricks. And so after I did that, and after I stopped doing that, and she like it took a while to filter out of her body. But some bodies are actually more sensitive, and yeah, not everybody gets affected the same way. Some people don't get affected at all. Other people do. So that's why I'm like, my body, my choice. And kids shouldn't be given nothing like that until they're old enough to decide for themselves. And if they want them, then that's fine. That's your body. You want to fucking put whatever into it, that's your choice. Like, whatever. So I'm just saying, because I did notice that she got healthy. When she got it all out of her system and got healthier, she hardly ever got sick. And when she did get sick, it was just like sleepy, like lethargic, and like a small fever. And it was only like that for like a couple days. She would sleep it off, and all of a sudden she would be fine. She'd be fine. With the other sicknesses, it's like recurring, and for other kids, that are fully up to date and shit. So I'm just saying, I have really crazy beliefs. And really, it's the truth. But other people, I still be like, I still try to honor what they believe. When it comes to problem is when the others are like, no, this is the right way. No, we're going to force my way onto you. You're going to shove it down your throat. That's when it becomes a problem. That's the problem we had 3 years ago. Everybody was like, you need to wear this on your face. You need to do these pricks. You need to do this. What about protecting her? Like, okay, for one, I'm gonna stay home if I'm sick. And if I have to go outside I stay. I'm the one that stays fucking 6 feet away from people. They're the ones that are like this are the ones that would get all up in your space. Like, okay, if you're so scared of it, get the fuck away from me, bitch. You're the one who won't get away. Like, you're the ones that are freaking out. Like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm autistic and I cannot breathe with something over my fucking face. So, I'm supposed to just suffer and suffocate because of something that's not... It's only rampant really because of all the covering your faces. I mean, how are you supposed to... The toxins just sit there and recycle back into your body. Like, I've seen proof of it too. My ex-mother-in-law fucking got sick all the time and she wore a fucking covering, and then, like, you know, people wouldn't wash them if they had cloth ones. It's like, okay, you know, people, you don't... You're not helping yourself like you think you are. You're actually hurting yourself more. So anyways, I'm just gonna get off that subject because I think there's enough. It's enough for that. But yeah, I'm just saying. That's also why I'm afraid to get close to people, because one, I got closer kind of recently and it would have been good, but I didn't know the status, and I also they lost a parent to the sickness, and I was like, fuck, I don't even want to bring it up because I don't want to fucking I don't want to seem insensitive, because I do care about the people that, you know, like aren't here anymore because of it. Like, I do care. It's just I don't want my fucking body to be like, I want full autonomy of my body, okay? 717. I should, just like everybody else, should have that. Like, nobody should be forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do. So that's why I'm like, and it just sucks because it was already hard enough to date, and now you got that to worry about. And I don't want to worry about it. And I know I did a card pull about it, and then they said, and the card pull was like, no, it's not gonna affect you, but like, still part of me is like, I don't know. But if I would have been able to use the terms, like, sometimes spirit doesn't know, like, use the same terms as we use, I guess. So I don't know. So it's like, you gotta word it right. But I would think that it doesn't matter the words, that they would be like, okay, yeah, we can read the energy on what you mean. So I don't know. I brought it up kind of like recently to my inner self or my spirit team or whatever, and I heard, oh, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. And I was like, okay. I don't know what that means, but that's fine, whatever. So it's like, I don't know. And before this, I was afraid of, like, being like, energetically fed on in with intimacy with other people, because, like, I have really powerful sexual energy, and that's what things know that, and they will feed on it. So that's why I'm like, that happened with my ex. I could feel it. So, like, that's why I was just like, I'd just be scared. Like, now I'm like, well, add it on to another thing. Celibacy is pretty easy when you know what all that nasty shit that's out there. I'm good. I can take care of my own needs. Can you take care of me in other ways? Like, make me feel safe, bro. Make me feel safe. And don't, like, when I'm telling you something, don't be like, no, that's not how it is. Okay, maybe for you it's not, but for my perception, it is for me. So don't act like you know more than me. Like, no.